Nossa, não tem muita festa, não dá.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
I can't wait for this match to begin.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
All right, let's go.
That happens to everyone.
Must have been an off day. You've seen better.
Overhead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Yeah. Was looking for that jump attack. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation.
Ooh,
Burnout activates.
You know what you gotta do when the chips are down.
They trade hits. It's there.
Great stuff there, right at the end.
You remember your shortcomings. It's easier to fill in those gaps.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
This throw is going to leave him wide open. Jump! Straight to the dome. Charges forward. Still struggling for control.
That was super good.
They exchange blows. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach this situation will be interesting. Player one will need this is gonna experiencing burnout.
Oh, hitting a real rough patch.
They push their way out of the corner. What are they gonna do? The air is good. They gotta dig down deep here.
One more attack's gonna do it. Come on.
Player one down and out.
I'm liking that finish.
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hard-working fighters.
Burns the drive gauge. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
Well, we gotta see what lengths both fighters are willing to go to.
Grabs him.
Yeah. Gotta be planning something.
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. They're on a roll. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. And they scrape together a final push. Hail!
Good round.
Give me more of that.
Hey, violence may not always be the answer, but life is multiple choice, you get me? I like it.
It's a buff in the meantime. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Smart play with the throw.
Calm before the storm here.
Nice. Checks with the medium kick. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Experiencing burnout. Player one brushes that off and keeps going. Super's on deck. They gonna pull the trigger?
I can see the path to a win here, but they need to dig in deep and use all of their...
K.O.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Loosen up and play for fun. The results will come.
This is anyone's round. Both fighters gotta bring it here.
Rushes down the opponent to oppose their will. Jump! Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
Feels like we're right in the eye of the storm.
This is the ideal range to utilize that puts the brakes on the impact.
I love it!
They drop below.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Getting up.
No, what?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Learn from it and build back better.
Jump! This may turn into a big chance.
Gotta close this out, here and now.
Drops them from the air. Still a chance. They gotta do it. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the... Are you for real?
That was unreal!
Not a loss to get down about. If anything, we should be glad for it.
Put it on the best bout list. Talk about a barn burner.
Jumps in. Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show.
Very dangerous range. Can definitely be clipped by something. Will they incorporate that full drive gauge they have until their gameplay? Spin some meter to add super damage to the combo. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Sweet.
Nice. Liking that. Amazing awareness there.
Oh, yeah, KO.
I'm liking that finish.
Don't worry. We're just getting started.
Pressure's building, and we're gonna see a blow off real soon.
Instant jump. Nice cross up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now?
I can see the fire in their eyes. They're both ready to go.
Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge.
What's gonna happen next?
Knockdown and brushes that off and keeps going.
What's this?
A real test of nerve here. Links it.
Come on! One more push here.
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
This is where things are gonna get very interesting.
Solid anti-air. Will we see a drive impact? You're done.
Damn, that was intense.
Okay, on to the next one.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
Fechou, Edu. Cara, tô muito ansioso pra ver como vai ficar, tá ligado? Porque eu quero muito que a parte do pentagrama você faça bem naquele seu estilo mesmo, tá ligado? Bem dark mesmo.
Tons of time left. How's this match going to play out?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Oh, that was on point.
Good stuff there.
Very dangerous range. They can definitely be clipped by something here. Backs him into a corner.
This might be an important turn in the match.
Shuts down the air approach. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that.
Maybe thinking something.
Got their eye on the air. Player 1 can't afford mistakes without the drive gate. Each hit is so important. It's there.
Ha! They ain't getting up.
Já é atrás dele nos chutes.
I bet they're thinking of some trash talk for the post-match commentary. They gotta keep their eye on the prize.
Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. All right, who's gonna swing first?
Oh, I want to see them get moving.
Player 2 has a slight life lead.
Now's the time to strike while the iron's hot.
That corner's gonna make it hard to spins the meter on the super art. No question, this super art is definitely going to kill. Whoa, they got them so quick.
Ha! They ain't getting up.
Every loss is a chance to learn.
That fight had a little bit of everything in it. We gotta see more from these two.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate.
All right, let's go.
Checks with the projectile. The low is denied. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Big counter. Keep at it.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
So they break forward to pressure the opponent. KO.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Reflect on the round and see what you can use next.
Yep, I saw some good stuff there, but there's always room to adapt.
The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to pump? Hopes with the medium kick. Nice. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
Here we go. I want to see them put on a show. Oh, this is getting tense.
Scrap, looking winded, Burnout changes the game. Big Ten Hakokeki is gonna sting. They're going for the super art.
What's this?
The throw connects.
Dishing out the hot stuff.
Back into the court. Rare chance here. What are they cooking up?
Give them more of that, yeah. Oh, expect some bones to be broken here.
The Houdini low block. Keeps them out. Oh, what a rush. Closes it out.
What was that?
The pieces are there. Keep your head
Isso é
up and
uma rotação de defesa desse cara.
Got a barn burner.
Oh, we're gonna run it back now? This thing ain't over yet.
Yeah, let's let these two fight forever.
Player 2 with the life lead.
Gotta keep pushing.
Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. That throw misses. The corner makes it hard to escape.
Tudo embaixo de muito longe, velho.
And game plan nets our fighter a perfect round.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
There was a lot to like about that last round. They're in the pocket now and they gotta keep on the gas.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now how are they going to use it?
I can see the fire in their eyes. They're both ready to go.
That's a count. Noise.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Drive impact could be the end of it. Oh yeah, just like that.
What's gonna happen next?
Fires a power wave. Smart move to stay on guard.
Gotta give it up for that solid defense.
Ayo.
Nossa, da drive rush é muito osso de ganhar.
Get it next time.
We'll see you next match.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here?
Oh, they're just gonna keep going? Fine by me.
Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach?
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here.
Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. Gets the knockdown, and now the fight continues in the middle of the stage. Nice. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up.
Might be collecting their thoughts here.
Can burnout trigger.
Smart decision.
Still slugging it out and getting sweaty.
Oh, it's getting tense.
Yo, here's the spin. Hey, oh.
I'm liking that finish.
That's what I like to see.
Ooh, that last round was pretty ugly. One of the most disrespectful things I've seen in a while.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Shoots off a fireball up close. Gonna spin their gauge on a drive rush here. They back the opponent into the corner, now to apply the pressure.
This is where things are going to get very interesting.
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Denies the jumping. Fires off the Shinku Hadoken.
Calm before the storm here.
Great work! Just like KO!
We've got ourselves a winner.
Gotta shake it off. Let's go!
Time to go big or go home. Let's see how these two hold it down.
Raw super!
Yo, what?
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
They can't disappoint themselves. They gotta come out swinging.
This match just started and it can go either way. Solid anti-air!
Doesn't get any better than that.
Oh, what a rush! This is for a reaction with a drop.
Fishing out the hot stuff.
This can lead to some big damage.
Get in there and fight.
Getting up close. Oh, burnout. Was that on purpose? Super's on deck. They gonna pull the trigger?
Gotta remember,
É muito calmo!
Closes it out.
great stuff there, right at the end.
Don't worry about the loss, because your next win's gonna show them you're for real.
Not gonna lie, I was entertained. Gotta give it up for two hardworking fighters.
Creates distance to try to get a read on the opponent. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Good stuff, but you gotta keep it up.
That was painful, but you know what to do.
Goes air to deny them a chance. Denies the attack, and both fighters battle for that mid-stage position.
Maybe thinking something.
They trade. Time to do some damage after that wall splash. Hits it.
Ooh, nice finish.
All right, now, let's try and switch up the game plan.
This fight is getting mad personal, and I'm liking it.
Instant jumping. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
I wonder what's gonna happen.
But takes the hit and keeps on trucking.
Ooh.
Connects with the medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. No worries about that.
You win some, you lose some. But you gotta come back stronger.
Right there! They're thinking of scoring big off this. It's there!
Great stuff there, right at the end.
Don't let it phase you. You'll get there.
That fight had a little bit of everything in it. We gotta see more from these two.
Here comes a new challenger.
Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
None of you are going home disappointed after this fight. Bet on it.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
Ooh, let me see
Você
some of the good stuff.
sabe que essa gordura que a gente está pegando agora
Anything that happens early in the round, we'll set the table for the rest of the fight.
I want to see them both lay it all on the line here. What's their play here?
Both fighters sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be the prime time to let it rip. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
This might be an important turn in the match. Might be collecting.
Talk about a clean slate. It's a perfect KO.
Ooh, nice finish.
I bet after that round they're nodding their head thinking, all right, yeah, you got me, but we're gonna run it back now.
Still getting warmed up, and I want to see them push things a little bit more.
Got the meter for a drive impact. Dash. Player one has the chance to win the round if they can put those 7 letters. You love to hear them.
We've got ourselves a winner.
Everyone moves. Just roll with it and adapt to your opponent.
We'll see you next match.
jogadores agora se vão para ser titular, entendeu? Alguém poderia ser ferrado, imagina, mas faz sentido, porque a militar na bola, a militar não só faz, é muito bom, né? Ainda no mundial,
Mas ouçam nessa sequência, porque o Leila é o último. Então, se escutou Leila como último, não vai entender o que aconteceu antes. Entendeu? Tem que começar por esse, nas oragens do tempo, que é o inicial. Aí você vai entender toda a história dos outros livros. O Memórias do Suicida, ele é um livro, sim, independente, mas ele faz referências a alguns personagens que depois serão contados nesses livros.
Ô Serginho, deixa eu te perguntar, você tem aí algum link de um livro só de estudo, mas que assim, que você recomende eu ler, né? Porque eu sabe, o livro dos Espíritos eu já li 3 vezes, já estudei, você sabe que eu já estudei muito para desse até pelo YouTube, curso lá da Carol também, o livro dos médiuns, eu li o livro do o Evangelho, eu li 2 vezes, né? O, a Gênese também li, né? Não li inteiro a Gênese. Mas assim, o que você acha que no momento que eu tô seria interessante eu ouvir? E aí, Lohan, beleza, irmão? Será que hoje você consegue fazer um corre pra mim daqueles, mano? Aí ia pegar 30 de flor e te passava 50 conto. Aí a gente faz aquele esquema. Quando você chegar aqui, eu te transfiro na hora. Agora eu consigo, já tá tudo resolvido. Aí você chegando, o Pix cai na tua mão, tá ligado? Você não passando a flor. Você consegue hoje? Ah, irmão, bom dia e feliz Páscoa, irmão. Que a sua família seja bem, irmão. Que dê tudo certo aí, que você é um cara da hora.
Rising tackle! Power wave! Bingo! Time to rock! Hiya! Are you okay? Drive! Rising tackle! Dodge this! Power charge! Power charge! Power charge! Power charge! Dodge this!